Hello and welcome to Midweek News episode 108. If you're on the member side, you are seeing this probably on December 31st. And for those who are seeing it later, Happy New Year. Let's get into it. Xerox buys Lexmark printer business from Chinese owners. You might remember Lexmark started as a subsidiary of IBM. This move brings it back under the control of a US company. Perhaps this will lead to better marketing and availability of Lexmark printers, as I've not seen too many of them around the past several years. SvarDOS, DRDOS, semi-reincarnated. While it started as a distribution of FreeDOS, SvarDOS has now morphed into something different. It has adopted some of the open source parts of DRDOS, which itself was part of the CP/M lineage. Instead of the FreeDOS kernel, SvarDOS now packages something known as the EDRDOS kernel. The result of this is a freely available DOS that is more Microsoft compatible than FreeDOS. If they can get a decent installer on top of the package, this may be a good solution for resurrecting old PCs or tinkering in virtual machines. Sharing a folder from Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. For those new to Linux or specifically new to Ubuntu 24.04 desktop, this little primer on folder sharing may be of use. The article goes through the process of sharing a folder from the Ubuntu GNOME GUI, as well as connecting to that folder from Windows. It does go through more than one option to make this all happen. Choice is good. Mixxx 2.5 DJ app released. For the aspiring DJ in your family, we have Mixxx 2.5. As you can guess, it's an open source DJ app. This version brings a fresh Qt6 port and improved controller support, available for Linux, macOS, and Windows. Some Linux highlights from 2024. Major strides were made to make Wayland the default display protocol. Cosmic Desktop environment has created quite a buzz and is one of my most anticipated developments going into 2025. The Linux XZ utils backdoor was a dark development, but prompted some needed changes to development processes. Market share of Linux crosses the 4% marker worldwide. Linux gaming made some major strides, making up 2% of all users on the Steam platform. KDE and GNOME are preparing their own distributions. VMware Workstation Pro is now freely available, however still not open source. Pac-Man 7, DNF 5, and apt inches closer to a 3.0 release. Flatpak emerges as the preferred choice for universal packages. There are a few other notable highlights in the article. This definitely sets us up for an exciting year in 2025. GIMP 3.0 is getting closer. Release Candidate 2 is now available. Continued effort to get to the 3.0 release includes GIMP 2.10 settings migration, Windows console, missing GUI font issues on macOS, and Darktable integration. Various other enhancements and refinements have also been made. I'm going to be curious to test out the Darktable integration when the full version is released. Ghostty 1.0, a new GPU accelerated terminal emulator for Linux and macOS. Yes, we already have Kitty and Alacrity, but competition is good. Ghostty comes from Mitchell Hashimoto, co-owner of HashiCorp. The Ghostty app is free and available under the MIT license, available for both Linux and macOS. Adapts to system standard keyboard and mouse shortcuts. It even has built-in color themes. Availability on Arch Linux right now. Others may have to wait for it to make it into the repositories or resort to compiling from source. GNU Screen Recorder. This application caught my eye this week. Yes, we all know and love OBS, but it can be a little intrusive on systems with lower resources. GNU Screen Recorder is aiming for low system resource use by using the GPU for screen recording, similar to Shadowplay on Windows. Unlike Shadowplay, GNU Screen Recorder works with multiple GPU brands. It also falls into a hybrid category, as well as working on legacy systems based on X11. For the display manager, it will work on Wayland. Sorry, Windows and macOS users, GNU Screen Recorder is a Linux-only utility. And to round things out, we have DietPi version 9.9, a holiday gift to all. If you're looking for an OS for your next Raspberry Pi or other single-board computer project, give DietPi a spin. Full of new enhancements this time around, including support for the Orange Pi 5 Pro and Max boards, along with the NanoPi M6 from Friendly Elec. And that, my friends, will bring us to the end of a rather short end of year or beginning of year midweek news. Stay tuned. There are exciting things coming for this program as the year continues on in 2025. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.